Brother raped his younger brother's wife for 3 years. This time, he was caught by his brother. He wanted to confront his brother, but his brother's words turned him into a softie. Because the younger brother has no house and no job, not only lives in his brother's house but also works in his brother's dog meat shop. If he strikes himself, he'll end up sleeping on the street. Hearing this, the younger brother immediately let go of his brother's claw. The perverse brother didn't forget to tease his younger brother before eating. Your wife is really good and fresh. Not only that, he learned that his sister-in-law was pregnant with his child. He put a lot of abortion pills in the pot. As a result, his sister-in-law could never conceive again. The younger brother dreamt of killing his brother, but under his brother's oppression, he dared not act. That day, the brother drive home a freshly slaughtered puppy. The motorcycle suddenly stalled. Upon inspection, there wasn't a big issue. He got a ball all over his phone and went to clean it in a nearby pond. Unexpectedly, the supposedly dead puppy actually came to life. It looked at the butcher with bloodshot eyes. The old man heard a noise behind him. He slowly turned around to see, but there wasn't anything unusual. He thought he had misheard, but in the next second, he suddenly pressed into the water by ghostly hand. No matter how he struggled, he couldn't lift his head, for being completely drowned. But strangely, the family couldn't close Grandpa's eyes no matter what. Some say it's because he couldn't see his son, so he refused to close them. Just then, son Xiao Shuai rushed back from the city with his girlfriend, Xiao Mei. His mother prayed, urging him to help his father. But when Xiao Shuai squatted down to wipe his father's eyes, Grandpa's eyes instantly opened wide. Everyone present was startled. Then Grandpa's body began to leak from all orifices. The guests were scared and started discussing. They both said it was the lucky Bedouin. They needed to hurry and put him in the coffin. Family went inside to hide. But then Xiao Shuai suddenly noticed a bite mark on his father's neck. At first, he didn't give much attention. When the two entered the room, his girlfriend Xiao Mei told for the first time she looked around in a strange environment, but saw Grandpa's corpse standing behind the curtain. Xiao Mei suddenly stared at Marisol. She quickly called Xiao Shuai to check it out. But when he turned around, there was nothing there. The game was just a trick of light. She didn't tell Xiao Shuai what was inside. Second, and served Xiao Mei a bowl of local specialty braised dog meat. Xiao Mei took one look at the dog meat in the bowl and found. No matter what she refused to eat it, its face suddenly changed. She stated that anyone who wouldn't eat dog meat couldn't enter their home. Fortunately, Xiao Shuai rushed to to meat. However, by evening, after everyone fell asleep, Xiao Shuai kept vigil alone. Suddenly, a sound came from under the coffin. He slowly bent down to check. There was actually a person standing in a room. Xiao Shuai quickly got up to take a look, but found nothing there. However, upon turning around, his deceased father suddenly appeared. Xiao Shuai was so scared he knew himself. When he opened his eyes, his father was gone. But he saw his whole family hanging from suicide. Terrified, he kept it away, right into his father's embrace. His father placed a hand on Xiao Shuai's shoulder. He said he would kill every person in the family. As soon as he finished speaking, he was pulled away by a mysterious force and vanished. Xiao Shuai suddenly woke up. It turns out it was all a dream. But was it really just a dream? Later did he know there was a handprint on his shoulder. It was left by his father's foes. His father had indeed come by. That's how the family held a grand funeral for their uncle. After the father was buried, while the family was having dinner, Xiao Shuai told them he was going to marry Kumi, but this was not with opposition from his second aunt. She said it was inappropriate to hold wedding so soon after Xiao Shuai's father had died. The villagers would die laughing. Plus, the mourning badges hadn't even been taken off for a week. They let the villagers send 2 gifts. The kid will stand this, but Xiao Shuai said we could wait until the 49th day to get married, because Xiao Mei is already pregnant and can't wait any longer. However, it was strongly opposed by Uncle's aunt, citing various reasons related to Xiao Shuai's father's recent death. He even suggested that Xiao Mei should abort the baby. It turns out that ever since Xiao Shuai's father died, Uncle's aunt has been scheming for his brother's fortune, especially the dog meat shop that his brother ran, before taking any action. Another little brat came to fight for the inheritance, immediately asserting his claim. From now on, he caused the shop in the snowy. The mother, unable to endure any longer, stood up and said her husband is dead, but she's still here. Not up to anyone else to decide for her son. Uncle San and Ender, furious, threw down their chopsticks and laughed. But Aunt San said the family had never fought before. It's all Xiao Mei's fault. Blaming everything on Xiao Mei, she slammed the door and laughed. For the sake of her son and grandson, the mother decided to hold the wedding 49 days later. Little did they know, strange events would start happening from the day on. That night, after washing clothes, Xiao Mei was preparing to return to her room, when suddenly she heard eating sounds from the kitchen. Xiao Mei turned to look. She saw Monster with a dog's head and a human body sitting on a stool eating. On the ground was another monster with a human head and a dog body devouring food. Looking up, she saw a small red-eyed child holding a rice cooker and eating. Xiao Mei was scared, covering her mouth and slowly backing away outside. If nothing unexpected happens, something unexpected happened. Accidentally bumped into the stool and made a noise. 3 monsters stared at her. There, Tsuko collapsed on the ground, desperately calling for help. At that moment, Mother and Jack Portia were returning from shopping. Strangely, everything returned to calm, and the kitchen was empty. She told her mother everything that had just happened. Her mother thought it was just the fatigue of pregnancy causing hallucinations. She asked Jack Portia to stay with Sekui, and rest early. She went to her husband's shrine to recite prayers for protection. However, a terrifying event happened again. A tape recorder that was playing the Break Compassion mantra, and suddenly switched to different music. Then the altar started shaking. Mother hurriedly got up to turn off the music. The shaking altar calmed down. But the next second, the music played again. The room started shaking violently. Frightened, Mother smashed the tape recorder. This calmed Vince down. Just then, another mouse came from the ceiling. Mother slowly approached and looked up at the ceiling. She saw a pair of blood-red eyes staring at her. Before she could react, a ghostly hand grabbed her ankle, tripping her to the ground. In an instant, she was pulled under the bed. Fortunately, Jack Portia and Sekui heard the noise and rushed in time. That's how they saved Mother. At this time, Jack Portia noticed a bite mark on Mother's leg, similar to Father's. Her ankle was also injured. Luckily, the doctor said it was not serious, as the couple discussed what might be going on. Something strange happened at Second S place, about to lift the potlet to eat. Found it full of sister bugs. She was so scared she threw the pile. A series of strange events made them suspect something unclean at home. The three decided to ask the wizard for guidance. Not knowing was one thing, but the truth was shocking. The wizard said they would hold a funeral soon. The three were terrified. They immediately asked the wizard to perform a ritual. Meanwhile, Xiao Mei and Joshua planned to buy groceries for their mother. But as they passed the dog meat restaurant, they saw a homeless man simply rush in. He pulled dog meat out of customers' mouths and stopped them from eating dog meat. He warned that dead dogs would come for revenge. Just as he was about to be beaten up, his sister, Alai, washed over. She hurried to explain. Just when they were about to leave, Alai told Xiao Shuai he shouldn't have a rat-nosed white dog. Xiao Shuai was confused by this. After returning home, he quickly searched on the computer. Legends say that rat-nosed white dogs can turn into demons over time and possess people to harm their families. Little did he know, terrifying that was about to happen. 20 reinforced latest Vietnamese super horror film, Demon Dog, officially on the way. Friends who love horror films, get on board. The young woman gets up to pee at midnight, suddenly hears a noise behind her. Looking back, she saw a monster with a dog's head and human body biting her husband's leg. The frightened woman fell off the bed. When she looked back, the monster was gone. Just then, a noise came from under the bed. The woman slowly leaned down to check. She saw a monster staring at her. Suddenly, it opened its big blind mouth and called toward her. The scared woman couldn't move, but the monster didn't attack her. It just stretched out its tongue and licked her face. The man woke up instantly. The woman pointed at the bite on her husband's calf. It had been bitten off a large chunk. Meanwhile, her cousin was counting money, unaware that the door had suddenly opened.